Let's actually go to Saturday first in Strathmore Community Bank Division 2. Congratulations to Roxburgh Park. Their reserves are also in the grand final. They're playing Moonee Valley in Division 2 reserves, and I am told Moonee Valley is being forced to wear a class jumper, which is good. The Indigenous, mostly white jumper is what Moonee Valley will wear in the twos, but we've got 2:15 on Saturday. Two clubs that have never, ever won a senior premiership here in the EDFL. Roxburgh Park, East Sunbury. Roxy have been here every second year since 2014. Went down to East Keilor in those first two grand finals. They've actually got another team with East in its name coming up this year in East Sunbury. Who wants to go first?
I'd really love the Cinderella story to continue in East Sunbury, but I also feel
it's a Cinderella story for Roxburgh Park
that's
as
right.
well.
I also feel like there's a bit of a Cinderella story for Roxburgh Park. They've been the best team this year, in my eyes, particularly the last 8 weeks. Even when they had some losses, they were small losses. I think they've got a bit more experience than East Sunbury, led by Luke Capuano. I think will kick the first goal and be best on ground. I think they win by 21 points.
Looks like you and Sprouts gave the same tips there, as we heard from Sprouts earlier today.
Yeah, which in what will be I think it'll be a great game and a really good standard and high scoring. So, to the spectators around the EDFL, get out and you'll see a really good game of football.
Yeah, weather might be a bit wet.
Yeah,
might actually be a bit wet.
But East Sunbury will want to use the space at Windy Hill with their run and carry. But how do they contain Capuano and Short? It's going to be a battle of the midfields and the ball use, and who's experienced enough to stand up. And that's why it is Magpie season for a reason. And I think it's about effort and two-way running. If their midfielders are prepared to run both ways,
we do get a few storms this time of year
and stop that supply, then it's going to go a long way to stopping Capuano and his mates up forward.
And Roxy stopped them last time by strangling them. They stopped that run and carry, and that's what East Sunbury's brand of football is. So it's going to be a battle, and it's going to also be a coaching battle. And it's
2 first-year coaches, of course.
Yep, and it's exciting.
So if it does rain, do we think that maybe favours East Sunbury?
I think it favours Roxburgh Park.
I think it favours East Sunbury, to be honest.
Yeah,
just because what I saw in the rain last time against Moonee Valley, their smaller players just generate the run and carry, even on the slippery deck.
East Sunbury at its best, especially at Goonawara, good hard deck in good conditions. That's East Sunbury's game. If it becomes a scrap, I think that's Roxburgh Park's game more so than East Sunbury's.
Yeah, fair enough.
Bigger bodies?
Yeah.
And, types of lever, ×2, Mobilo. Hopefully, we don't have a suspension from the tribunal tonight.
Yeah, so we don't know with the Tom Cree, so we'll try and leave him out of the preview, I guess. We don't know if he's going to be playing or not.
But Jordan Bradley's been excellent in the ruck for East Sunbury as well, giving them first use. So that's going to be another, dominant in the middle, the bigger boys from both teams, how they go against each other.
Same as last week for Essendon 4 Division 1. We're going to go your tip, your margin, your first goal kicker and your medalists. So the medals actually, they're somewhere on the table in front of the Strathmore Community Bank Division 2 Cup. So who's winning the Cup, by how much, who wins the medal, and who kicks the first goal here on Saturday?
I might as well go first. I'm going to probably tip East Sunbury. I'm going to go for the underdogs in this one. I think they're going to win by 10 points. I think Brad Benaki is going to be best on. He's been an absolute fantastic player for East Sunbury this season, and I think obviously Cayman Erg will be coming off the game that he did. Will probably get the first goal.
There's only one tipster in the record going East Sunbury, and that is Ross Cousins, AP.
Interesting, Ross, because you and I are equal last on the on the tipping ladder.
210.
That could be the pivotal game. Roxburgh Park by 21 points. Best team for the year. Capuano to kick the first goal and be best on ground.
Adrian Jamieson.
I'm just going to go with the usual Roxy by 22 points. Short will be BOG and
popular choice.
Capuano will be the first goal kicker, paying $1.20 on Sportsbet apparently.
Yeah, he's a popular choice for the first goal kicker as well. Piggy Bank is giving Roxburgh Park finally the win after losing in 14 and 16. It's going to go down to the wire at 2 points, especially if it gets wet and it gets scrappy, I think it's going to favour Roxburgh Park. I can't see a blowout either way in this game unless one of the teams just doesn't show up, which, that's a
I don't
mentality
think
kind of thing.
Yeah.
I highly doubt Michael Farrelly and Glenn Hoppins are going to allow their teams to get ahead of themselves. I say Brad Benaki kicks the first goal of the game. I'm giving the medal to Jack Elliott. Still sometimes an underrated sort of attacking defender type.
It's a good choice. I think he could definitely have a big day.
I reckon he's the one that might get the medal this year. He was a raw form seamless compression player today when we saw Roxy on Match of the Day against Coburg Districts at Lakeside Drive.